Hello children, in today's class we shall continue arithmetic progression practice set 3.3. Today's sums are little tricky, but as you see the solution, once you understand, you will find it very easy. Let's see what's the first question here. In an AP, arithmetic progression, 19th term is 52, 38th term is 128. Find the sum of 56 terms. So you need to understand the question. What you are given are 19th and 30th term. A, D, nothing is given. And you have to find the sum of 56 terms. So here as you read, understand first, record the things. What you are given? You are given 19th term. So how do you denote? T19th is equal to 52. Also T38th term is 128. What you need to find here? You need to find sum of 56 terms. So S56 is to be found. One very simple way which comes in your mind is what? That assume the first term as A, common difference as D. So you will be getting two equations here. For 19th term, what you will be getting? A plus 18D, right? With practice, you must have understood. That is application of formula. A plus 18D is 52 and A plus 37D is equal to 128. But why, as I mentioned first only, there are tricky sums. We will keep in our mind what is given to us and what is to be found. So let's proceed with this first. If I assume that first term is A and common difference is D, then see what I get. T19 is equal to A plus 19 minus 1 into D, that is A plus 18D is equal to what? 52, right? Similarly, what you will be getting now? Directly I am writing A plus 38 minus 1 what? 37D is equal to 128. These are the two equations obtained here, right? How do you proceed now here? Okay, so you have obtained two equations here. Let's name it as 1 and 2. Now, if suppose you add, okay, see, by elimination I could have found the value of D, but just see. If I add equation 1 and 2, what do I get? A plus A, 2A, right? 18 plus 37, what is that? 55D is equal to 180. Now, just keep in your mind what you have to find is S56. What is the formula? N upon 2 bracket 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Now that 2A plus N minus 1, if you compare 2A plus 56 minus 1, 55D, directly you are getting the expression. That is what I said. These are tricky sum. You need a prior practice. That's it. Now we'll keep it aside. Okay. Now Sn formula. Sn is N upon 2 bracket 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Therefore, S56 will be 56 upon 2 bracket 2A plus 56 minus 1 into D. That gives you 28 bracket 2A plus 55D. Got it? Now this directly the value can be substituted. You could have gone for A and D's value also, but this is working like a short method here. So put value of 2A plus 55D from statement 3. What you get here? 28 multiplied by 180, which you check out, gives you 5040. Okay, so you write the answer. Sum of 56 terms is, see this question, sum of first 55 terms of an AP is 3300. find its 20th term. As you understand the question, you will find here S55 is given 3300. Okay, and what you have to find is 20th term is what. Now even to express sum of 55 terms or even to find the 20th term, you need to know what is the first term and the common difference, and given only one equation you can frame. So A and D's value using only one value, that is 55 terms sum is 3300, cannot be found. So this is also going to be a tricky sum, so be very careful. If you assume let the first term as A and common difference as D. Okay, so what is SN formula? SN formula is n upon 2 bracket 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Here S55 is given to us 3300. N is what? 55 upon 2 bracket 2A plus 55 minus 1 into D. Let's simplify it. 3300, okay, into 55 upon 2 will become what? Left hand side 2 upon 55, which can be simplified further. Here let's see what happens. This becomes as 2A plus 54D. Now 11 5s are 3. What it comes as 120 is equal to, here also observe 2 can be taken common, so take out 2 common. What left here is A plus 27D, which again if you shift 2 on this side you get 120 upon 2 is equal to A plus 27D. Ones are, and how many times it is? 60. So what did you get? A plus 27D is equal to 60. Now observe, what you have to find is T28. You must have understood this expression relates. Write down Tn formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Therefore T28 will be what? A plus 28 minus 1 into D, that is A plus 27D. Now let's name it as X1. So from statement 1, A plus 27D is what? 60. Therefore T28, which is A plus 27D, is equal to what? 60. So what is your answer? 20th term is 60. The 20th term is 60. So if you have a question that how do we understand the question is tricky, for this question the obvious hint was what? Using only one equation, the values of two variables cannot be found, and there was no other way to connect also. So these, here you understand that these two statements must be somewhere related, then only you can go for the solution. Okay, see another question, children. In an AP, the sum of 3 consecutive terms is 27 and their product, the product of the 3 same consecutive terms, is 504. Find the terms is the question, and the hint is already given in the textbook, so we are going to follow it. Assume the 3 consecutive terms as A minus D, A plus D. Normally what happens, that we assume the first term as A, common difference as D. So first term A, second term is A plus D, third term would be what? A plus 2D, etc. But here, in order to make our working simpler, first term instead of taking as A minus D can be taken as the first term. Logic you must have understood. These are the 3 terms where they are increasing, where the common difference is what? D, right? So let the 3 consecutive terms be as given in the question. A minus D, A and A plus D. Now let's go for the condition. Sum of these three terms is 27. So first you will write A minus D first term plus A second term plus third term A plus D is equal to what? 27. Now minus D plus D gets cancelled. A added 3 times 3A is 27. That gives you A is equal to 27 upon 3, that is 9. So what did you get? A equals 9. So I hope you have understood why you were suggested to assume the terms in this manner. That simplifies the work and immediately directly you come to know what is the first term. Now in order to find the value of D, let's see the second condition. What is given? Product of the terms is 504. So again A minus D, product means you will multiply. Be careful, put the brackets because binomials we are multiplying. A minus D into A plus D is equal to 504. Substitution. Now A is what? 9. So substitute value of A is equal to 9. What will you get? 9 minus D into 9 into 9 plus D is equal to 504. 9 can be shifted to the RHS. What left here is 9 minus D into 9 plus D is equal to what? 504 divided by 9. 9 ones are 9 5s are 45, 9 6 are. Now here also you observe 9 minus D, 9 plus D. So A minus B, A plus B. What is that? A square minus B square. So here we'll use the formula. This will give you 9 square minus D square is equal to 56. That gives you 9 square is what? 81. Okay. 56 I am bringing to the left hand side. So minus 56 is equal to minus D square taken to the RHS plus D square. Therefore, D square is 25. So, what will be the value of D? D will be under root 25. So, what will be the answer? Plus minus 5. So, you have found A is equal to 9 and D is equal to plus minus 5. Once you know the value of A and D, the three terms can be found easily. So, but you have to remember D can be taken as positive as well as negative. So, first I will take D plus. So, the required terms are now I'll give here the first case when A is 9 and D is 5. So, first term was assumed as what? A minus D. Second was A and third term was what? A plus D. So, A minus D, that is 9 minus 5. What is the answer? 4. A, that is 9. And A plus D, that is 9 plus 5, that is 14. Okay. So, what are the consecutive terms? The terms are 4, 9 and 14. But the second case will be what? When A is 9 but D is taken as negative 5. So, first term A minus D will be what? 9 minus 5, that is 9 plus 5, that is what? 14, right? Second term is A, that will be 9 as it is. Third term is what? A plus D, that is 9 plus minus 5, that gives you what? 4. So, either 4, 9, 14 or 14, 9 and 4 are the three consecutive terms. In either cases, both the conditions here will be satisfied. Understand and practice yourself. First you understand this and then try solving it yourself without seeing. In case you have any doubt, you can check this solution. Okay. Another question which definitely you will find very easy now because you have understood the previous one. Find 4 consecutive terms in an AP whose sum is 12 and the sum of the third and fourth terms is 14. Assume the 4 terms as a minus d, a plus d, and what will be the fourth term now? These are like just now we have assumed a minus d. So plus d will give you a, plus d will give you a plus d, plus d will give you what? A plus 2d. So as mentioned in the question, compulsorily we have to follow. So I have used this. Okay. Now let's go for the conditions given here. First condition is what? Whose sum is 12. So a minus d plus a plus a plus d plus a plus 2d. First term, second term, third term and fourth term. Sum is 12. Now let's simplify this. A, how many times it is coming? 4. 4a minus d plus d gets cancelled plus 2d is equal to 12. Throughout it can be divided by 2. So what you will get? 2a plus d is equal to 6. Keep it aside. Further what is given? Sum of third and fourth terms is 14. So be very careful. Third term plus fourth term is 14. Let's work out with that. Also third term. What is that? A plus d plus fourth term a plus 2d is equal to 14. Again simplify. 2a plus 3d is equal to 14. Now it cannot be simplified further. Let's name it as equation 2. And now it's so simple, children, you must have understood. With these two equations in the same variables, two variables, so these are the linear equations in two variables which can be solved. We shall find the value of a and d, and then on substituting the values of a and d, all the 4 terms can be found. So what was very special about this sum? That is how to assume the terms. That was the most important part. Now equation 1 minus 2, 2 minus 1, any way you can do. I will do equation 1 minus equation 2. Simultaneously, come on, start solving yourself. 2a plus d is 6. Below that write 2a plus 3d is equal to 14. Since we are subtracting, change all the sign, minus, minus and minus here. So plus minus 2a gets cancelled. D minus 3d is what? Minus 2d. And 6 minus 14 is what? Minus 8. Both sides being negative, we can take them as positive. So d is equal to 8 by 2. You get d is equal to 4. The value of d is found. Now substitute the value of d and find the value of a as well. So suppose if I put, put d is equal to 4 in say equation 1. I'll go. What is equation 1? 2a plus d is equal to 6. So I get 2a plus 4 is 6. 2a is 6 minus 4, 2. Therefore, a equals what? 1. So you have now a is 1, d is 4. So you can write the answer. The required 4 consecutive terms are first one was what? A minus d. Second, a. Third, a plus d, and fourth a plus 2d. So a minus d, that is 1 minus 4. What is the answer? Minus 3. A is what? 1. So second term is what? 1. A plus d, 1 plus 4, 5, and a plus 2d, that is 1 plus 2 into 4, that is 1 plus 8, that is what? 9. So what are the terms? Minus 3, 1, 5 and 9 are the required terms. Okay, you can write it as the answer. Fine. Revise this question, though typical, different but very easy questions you will find. Understand them. Next class we will start with applications of arithmetic progression, that is the word problems based on it. Okay.